Bad master data examples. There can be a lot, and I already explained some, but let me dive deep a bit further in this topic. So, I want to bring a certain examples. One is from the management side. If you are a company that is managing more than one product, maybe you have more than one site or different production facilities or different buildings. When you as a manager want to get reporting, want to be able to trust this reporting. This reporting is based on data, and this data can be only as good, this reporting, sorry, can be only as good as your data is. So a bad example could be that your master data management is actually referencing wrong data that is being then extracted to a reporting where very important businesses are based on. So I always want to trust the reports I get, but I must also understand these reports can be only as good as the data behind them. So this is also going a bit into the, let's say, area of data integrity, but this is a different course for a different time. So a bad example, first one is reporting. You can have wrong reporting, wrong data based on bad master data. You know what is also very, very difficult in such scenarios? Even if you would trace this data back, it's already challenging to identify the issue because you would check the master data and would look fine for you. You could extrapolate the numbers of the reports. However, what you most likely will not dive in deeper is whether or not the master data is correct. You have to trust the master data. And that's where the master data management must be in place to ensure that the data is correct. Operational error, another operational error that is very, not very common, but is in this area of issues common, is that specifications are not updated in time. Now we have, let's say, global guidelines for analytics in the pharmacopoeia, the USP, the European pharmacopoeia, the UK pharmacopoeia, where the authorities for a region, a country, basically tell you what they would expect to analyze a certain API, drug, or whatever. This pharmacopoeia receive regular updates. And you must basically on your master data management system or on your specifications and analytical methods update your specifications based on the pharmacopoeia. Since we have many different pharmacopoeia on the planet, like specification requirements and analytical requirements, this adds another level of complexity. So if I want to release my ibuprofen tablets and the US is updating its pharmacopoeia analytical guidelines, well, I need to now update the methods that are only used for the United States for this product. Is your company really able to identify this very exact method based on your master data? Go into the method and update the specifications. In this case, the specifications are not metadata, they're master data because they matter and they're controlled data. So they're master data, they're not variables. So is your company really able to do that? I've seen a lot of companies that had troubles in the past to update their specifications in time because they could not identify all specifications that were affected by this pharmacopoeia update. Another topic could be related to manufacturing recipes, where manufacturing recipes in the ERP system, the enterprise resource planning system that triggers the production facilities, automated environment, it triggers the production facilities to produce a certain product in a certain batch in a certain quantity. Sometimes regulatory, the guys that sign up a product and its specification on the market, and the guys responsible for production planning, they had two different versions of the recipe, product recipe. This is also happening not so uncommonly. Yeah. Why? Because the master data management system was not in place or not fully deployed. And when the guys here, the regulatory guys or the development guys updated the recipe, this information was not fast enough delivered to the enterprise resource planning system or to the manufacturing facility. These are all examples of bad master data management systems, and of real world pains for companies that lead sometimes to 7-digit, let's say, recalls, product rejection. Means you produce a batch, something is wrong, you cannot sell it, and you need to throw it away. And these losses are mostly in the 7 figures. We're talking about millions here. Of course, not even talking about potential supply chain issues, delays, stock outs of products, really perhaps hurting the patients because they don't get their medications in time. And in a lot of cases, this can be traced back on a bad master data management. People have not understand the connections of data sets and why it's important to basically evaluate, if I update this and change this data set, what could it impact still? Yeah, and simply not having this control of data. In a world where digitalization is, in a world of AI taking over, digital data is everything. It's becoming everything. And the quality of your digital data, main column factor is the master data management system.